I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH for giving me the spirit to do this video. This lesson is going into the 144,000. Okay. And we know that when that number is sealed, we are out of here, man. Gone. Okay. Straight to the kingdom, man. Straight to immortality. So the first scripture we're going to start at Revelation chapter 7, starting at verse 1. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. Talking about that destruction. Okay, that nuclear destruction. All right. And Yahawah coming down with the angels to shoot laser beams, concentrated fire on the people on the earth. All right. Verse 3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed. And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Now, there is a prophecy that was spoken about in the scriptures in Matthew chapter 20 that goes into the penny, all right, the 11th hour Israelites. So let's get that. This is a parable, okay? So Matthew chapter 20, we're going to start at the top. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. Right, man. Hire laborers into his vineyard to do what? To do the work. That labor is doing the work. Okay. He gave you the money. You do the work to receive what? To receive the kingdom of heaven. All right. AKA the penny. Verse 2. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And he went out about the 3rd hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. Right. Others that were not doing the work. Okay. Maybe they were seeking for the right sign. Okay. For the truth. They were unsure. Or maybe they just heard the truth. Verse 4. And said unto them, go you also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Again he went out about the 6th and 9th hour, and did likewise. And about the 11th hour he went out. Right. So these hours represent different time periods that Jake woke up. Okay. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI is not going to wake up the 144,000 at one time. Okay. It's a process over years. So when you hear about these hours, the 6 hours, the 3rd hour, the 9th hour, okay, different chapters of Israelites waking up to do the work, to receive what? The kingdom of heaven. Okay. So let's read verse 5 again. Again, he went out about the 6th hour and the 9th hour, and did likewise. And about the 11th hour, he went out and found others standing idle. Now, the 11th hour is the end of the end, man. Like right there, man. Okay. Because you're going to have a wave of Israelites come in at the last minute, man. All right. That's prophecy. I'm reading it. And I've been saying in the spirit, and not just me, you know, apostles on down, other brothers. Okay. For a minute, man, that, hey, it's going to be a wave, a huge wave of Israelites that's going to come in this truth, man. And they're going to pour in like crazy. That's what's going to happen, man. So seeing the Hebrew Israelites all over the news, mainstream news at that, on every channel. Okay. CNN, Fox News, CBS, et cetera, man. Everywhere, man. Okay. That's just a process of that happening, man. Okay. Because you can best believe that a lot of more Israelites saw that didn't know they were Israelites, or they were unsure. Okay. So at the end of the day, the elect is going to be sealed, man. This is about the elect being sealed. Without that being sealed, we still going to be here until that number is sealed. Back at verse 6. And about the 11th hour, he went out and found others standing idle, and saith unto them, why stand you here all the day idle? They say unto him, because no man have hired us. He saith unto them, go you also into the vineyard, meaning do the work, and whatsoever is right, that shall you receive. Right, man. Okay. He called them to do the work. All right. Gave them the spirit, man, the drive, the spark. All right. Verse 8. So when even was come, the Lord of the vineyard saith unto his steward, call the laborers and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first. The evening represents noon. Okay. Meaning it's time. YAHAWASHI cracking that sky. It's time for the kingdom of heaven, man. Esau's going down. That's that evening. Verse 9. And when they came that were hired about the 11th hour, that's the last minute, they received every man a penny. Now check this out. Verse 10. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. And that first man could have been the truth, laboring, doing the work in the vineyard, 30 years, 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. You got a guy that come right before YAHAWASHI returns. Okay. He could have been in it 2 months, you know. Hey, it's going to happen like that, man. And I believe in the spirit, I believe 100% that most of the elect is going to come in at the last minute, man. You know, don't worry about trying to count and being simple-minded, man. Well, wait a minute. Is this number in this camp? No, man. Look, YAHAWASHI does things on a high level, man. On a high level, man. It shocked the world. To show the world his power. You have to know that, how he operates, man. If you know YAHAWASHI, you know that's how they operate. All right. Miracles, wonders, signs. Okay. So back at verse 10. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. So they supposed they should receive more. Why? Because they was in the truth laboring for years, and they saw these other guys that just got in there, and all of a sudden they get the same penny. They get in the same kingdom. They ain't did too much. They ain't suffered like we suffered. That's basically what they're saying. Verse 11. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good men of the house, against YAHAWASHI, saying, these lads have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden and heat of the day. Right. Like, man, we've been in the truth for years, man. How they gonna come and then 3 months later you come and they receive the penny? Come on now. That's basically what they're saying. But you're not supposed to think that way. Okay. If it takes these last minute Israelites to come in the truth to be sealed for Esau to go down, damn it, it has to go down that way. And it will go down that way because it's the will of Yahweh. Okay. You should want to go down, man. You want to get out of here, man. I don't give a damn if a guy comes in a week early and the Lord has mercy on that individual. Hey, great. You know, I just want to get in the kingdom, man. I'm tired of this fucking place, and you should be tired of this place. Okay, so that way of thinking is a whack, simple-minded way of thinking, man. Worry about yourself. Work on your own salvation. Don't worry about the next man. Okay. Verse 12, saying, these lads have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden and the heat of the day. Right, the burden and heat of the day, basically, man, we've been suffering, man. Okay, it's been hot. You know, matter of fact, that reminds me of that scripture, tried as gold in the fire, man. We've been tried, man, basically. Verse 13, but he answered one of them and said, friend, I do thee no wrong. Did not thou agree with me for a penny? Right, for the kingdom. Take that thine is and go thy way. I will give unto thee this last, even as unto thee. Right, man. I'm giving you the kingdom of heaven, and I'm going to give him the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay. I'm not going to give him a quarter of the kingdom of heaven just because he came in the last quarter, in the last hour, you know. Verse 15, is it not lawful for me to do that which I will with my own? Is thine eye evil because I am good? In other words, I'm having mercy on this individual, man. Okay. I chose this individual, man. All right. This spirit right here that you're looking at was destined to come in. Okay. It was the will of my Father for him to come in at the last minute. Don't even care if it was 2 days, man. Verse 16. So the last shall be first and the first last. Right, man. You're all going to receive the kingdom. For many shall be called, but few chosen. Right, man. I'm going to give you an example to think about. You're going to have guys that been in the truth for years, man, and fall out. And then all hell break loose. And it's getting closer to YAHAWASHI coming. You have those last minute Israelites that come in and might have been in the truth for 2 months, man, and they make it. And a guy been in the truth for 9 years and he fell out. Okay. Many are called, few are chosen, man. So, hey, the chosen is the chosen, man. But we want the chosen to come in here, man, so we can get the hell out of here, man. That's the point. You want to get the hell out of here, man. That's why you got to continue to do the work, upload these videos, go on the highways and byways, man, and keep your eyes single, man. You know, stay away from distractions, you know, because, hey, once the 144,000 is sealed, we out of here. And that's what it's about. Okay. So with that, I hope you're edified. I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, for giving me the spirit to do this video. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your Akim out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.